Yo guys, welcome back to another theory, and today's video is about why Xerneas and Yveltal will not have a Mega Evolution. In anime-wise, Mega Evolution requires a bond, which means Xerneas and Yveltal might need their own Mega Stones and have a bond with a human. I think it's ridiculous to see them having a bond or connecting with a human, especially Yveltal. I feel like Zygarde is more compatible with human relationships than both of them. However, I believe the most appropriate buff for Xerneas and Yveltal is the Origin Forme, or the Primal Reversion. I think this definitely suits them more, and let me explain the possibility for each of them. As we know, the Origin Forme is used by the Creation Trio, which also appears in Pokemon Legends Arceus. For them to transform into their Origin Forme, they need a specific crystal, which is similar to key items like Mega Stones or a specific orb. Despite that, I don't feel like Origin Forme suits the Aura Trio, but the Primal Reversion might be a possibility for Xerneas and Yveltal, since it's similar to Mega Evolution. However, unlike Mega Evolution, Primal Reversion reverts the Pokemon back into its ancient original form, where it regains the true ultimate power it formerly had. This could make sense with Xerneas and Yveltal since life and death already existed in the beginning of times. And here's the theory as to how Xerneas and Yveltal obtained their Primal Reversion in Pokemon Legends ZA. After AZ had fired the ultimate weapon, both sides of the conflict were destroyed, leading to countless deaths and Pokemon. At that time, Xerneas and Yveltal would have gone there, with Xerneas to save the lives of Pokemon, while Yveltal would have been enraged by how humans created a weapon to end lives, since it's known that Xerneas and Yveltal oversee taking care of the land in a delicate balance between life and death. This destroyed environment within the area contained so much life force energy, which led to the discovery of an ancient item known as the Eternal Horn and Eternal Wing, which were once a part of Xerneas and Yveltal. You could call it instinct, but Yveltal absorbed the Eternal Wing while Xerneas absorbed the Eternal Horn, reverting them to their ancient forms. Due to their original powers, Xerneas could restore the countless of lives of Pokemon and humans, who has already been dead for a long time, while Yveltal was absorbing the many life force of innocent Pokemon and humans. Their original powers led to their instinct of restoring and absorbing life force has not only threatened the ecosystem of Kalos, but also the balance of the lives and deaths of the world, leading to Zygarde, the Order Pokemon, to put an end to their chaos. In-game-wise, it's simply the same as how Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre would work. The moment they appeared in the field, and they're holding the Eternal Horn or the Eternal Wing, have transformed into their primordial forms, they would have had a new ability, where Primal Xerneas' ability, Eternal Radiance, boosts its Fairy-type moves and heals a bit each turn, while its field effect slightly helps Fairy-type moves and restores some HP. Primal Yveltal's ability, Eternal Dread, strengthens its Dark-type moves and drains a bit of HP, with its field effect giving a small boost to Dark-type moves and causing a slight HP loss to opponents. I'm not sure if the ability is too OP, but I made it work like how Xerneas and Yveltal was intended to be with their original powers. I think that's it for the theory. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did. If you have your own theory, feel free to comment down below and I might make a video talking about it. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.